The flat fell seam is a decorative seam within a seam that is begun by putting the wrong sides of the fabric together and stitching a 5/8 of an inch seam. As you look at the finished sample, you will want to decide which direction you want the decorative stitching to be folded. Once you make that decision, you want to maintain consistency throughout the garment, so it can go either to the right or the left. If you want it to go to the right, you are going to trim the right side of the seam approximately 1/2 of the existing width. You will then take and press under the raw edge of the left side, making sure that it is even all the way. You will flip it over the raw edge, and then I recommend that you hand baste it so that when you actually stitch it, you are able to get it accurate without having to try and navigate pulling out the pins at the same time that you're trying to stitch straight. Remembering that this decorative stitch is going to be on the right side of the fabric. Once it is basted, then you will go back to the sewing machine and you will stitch in that seam, that raw edge, reverse stitching at the beginning and the end. The flat fell seam is a decorative stitch that you'll find on shirts, on jeans. It's often done in a contrasting color, and that's why it's important that it is basted so that your stitch is straight and is attractive to the eye. Once you determine the width of your stitching between the raw edge and the existing seam, you will want to maintain that consistency throughout the seam sample. For this sample, you're going to have 3 small samples. The first is going to show the fabric placed wrong sides together and the seam stitched. You will then show the trimming of whichever side you choose, basting, and the final stitching.